What's up, everybody? It's time for another What's for Dinner video. I'm so happy that you joined me today. Hello, if you're new, my name is Jennifer. I'm going to share with you guys some meals that we had to eat in this house this past week that we really enjoyed, and I feel like they were worthy to share because who doesn't like easy, right? Okay, well anyway, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I share meal plans, grocery hauls, what's for dinner videos, pregnancy updates, and sometimes some vlog style videos. We would love to have you as a new friend here. Just click subscribe and all notifications and you'll be one of us. If you return in, thank you so much for coming back. All right, we're gonna get to cooking, guys. Let's go. All right, you guys, so first I'm going to start off by taking this butterball turkey sausage. This is my favorite turkey sausage, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and cut that up in coins. In my large skillet here, I'm going to go ahead and heat up 1 tablespoon of olive oil on medium-high heat. And I'm going to go ahead and lay these sausages out evenly in my pan and brown them on both sides. OCD much? Once the sausage is browned on both sides, I'm going to go ahead and remove it with a slotted spoon as to try to keep some of the oils in the pan. And then we're going to go ahead and add in the other tablespoon of olive oil. Next, I'm going to go ahead and stir in my onion and salt and pepper and allow it to cook for about 4 minutes. Here you can also add in diced green pepper if you would like to do that. I did omit this from the recipe this night because my family doesn't really care for green pepper, so add it if you would like. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cloves of garlic and allow that to cook for 1 more minute. Up next, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of chicken broth. And as you can see, I love to use this better than bouillon. We're going to go ahead and allow that to come to a boil. And so while I'm waiting on that to come to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my Brussels sprouts. The only thing I do here is cut the ends off and then I just cut them in half basically. Toss them with some olive oil and some garlic, salt, and pepper. Bake them on 400 for about 20 minutes in my little toaster oven and they come out perfectly every time. Alrighty, back over here to the skillet. I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of white rice. This is not the pre-boiled rice or anything, just regular old rice. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my sausage back to my skillet. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down to medium-low, and I'm going to cover this and allow it to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the rice becomes tender. And just like that, dinner is done. You guys, we absolutely love this recipe. We have had it so many times. You gotta try it. First, I'm starting off here by peeling and cubing about 6 to 7 medium potatoes. And I'm going to allow them to hang out in this water here because I hate how potatoes turn color in air after being peeled. It drives me crazy. Alrighty, and over to the Instant Pot. I'm going to turn my Instant Pot on to the saute option and add in 2 tablespoons of butter to melt. And next I'm going to add in about a quarter of an onion. I'm not following the recipe here, guys, so, you know, heads up. And also, I love to use this nature's seasoning in my potato soup. I usually add about a teaspoon or so. So now I'm going to go ahead and allow the onions to go ahead and cook until they are translucent. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in about 2 cloves of minced garlic and allow them to cook for just a minute. Up next, we're going to go ahead and add in our cubed potatoes and 4 cups of chicken broth. And as I mentioned earlier, I use the Better Than bouillon. Alrighty, and once I give this a stir, I'm going to close it off and seal my Instant Pot and allow it to cook on high pressure for about 10 minutes. Alrighty, once it's done, I did go ahead and give it a quick release. And here I have made a slurry with 2 tablespoons of milk and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to help thicken the soup up. And here's where I deviated from the recipe as well. Instead of adding 1 cup of milk, I added in about a half a cup of sour cream. I always love using sour cream in my potato soups. I feel like it makes for a thicker, creamier soup. And once I've allowed that to thicken up some, I'm going to go ahead and add in a half a cup of heavy cream. And we'll let that boil for about 5 minutes. And you guys, soup is done. If you are looking for comfort food on a cold day, you have got to make this soup. It is so good, you guys. I serve this with a grilled cheese on the side. Alright, so earlier in the day I went ahead and marinated our chicken in this Olive Garden Italian dressing. Is this stuff not delicious, you guys? But the star of this show is not the meat tonight, guys. These cabbage steaks are. Some people have never even heard of them, which is crazy, but if you haven't, you gotta try them, okay? They're really good. Here I'm starting off by spraying my baking pan with some nonstick spray. Next, I cut off the bottom of the cabbage so it sits level, and then I cut off the 2 sides. And you can cut these as thick as you desire, but I didn't want them to take forever to cook, so I went with a half an inch, maybe 3/4 inch thick. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and spray the side that is going to face down on the pan. And the recipe that I'm going to use to brush on these cabbage steaks actually comes from Shotgun Red. You should totally check out his YouTube channel. Here I'm using 1 stick of butter melted, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, a tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. I didn't have smoked, so I used regular, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. So we are just going to go ahead and combine these ingredients, and we are going to brush them on the tops of the cabbage steaks. Alright, and I did go ahead and bake these on 350 degrees for 45 minutes. You can leave them in there a little longer if you like for them to be more done, but I like them this way, so. Also, Jeff grilled our chicken for us this night. I didn't get a clip of him grilling because I don't do cold, if you know me. So we also had baked potatoes on the side, and dinner was done. Alrighty friends, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If so, you know what to do. Give me a great big old thumbs up down below, and until next time, keep them fed.